there certainly is a lot of background work that went into making this happen. Yes, it's a 48-hour show. We were talking a little bit earlier. This is a show that we can capture and people can see it going together. But the background work is really the part that I think is critical. It's crucial to the planning of any project.
You know, we have done hundreds of hours of prep work to get to this stage, but the truth is that so is the guy at home that builds his car. So all of the steps you're talking about with the templates and working with the wheel manufacturers and the axle manufacturers, that still goes for the guy at home, right?
And information is what, in the end, makes it possible for this thing to be assembled in 48 hours in front of a live viewing audience. The first thing that we did is we started sending out templates. We started talking with Mosier. We started doing the things that are necessary, and that's what I think our company and several of the others here really have, is a great technical staff that can get the project launched with the right information. Our systems, the way that they come packaged from the factory, will come with all of the small hardware that's necessary to get the job done. We do things like clamping the hard lines down so that they don't vibrate, they can't break. They come with the appropriate braided hose for the application. It's part of a system. Our park brake mechanisms don't just come with a general fit cable and we tell you to go get the cable to adapt. This is a cable that goes directly in replacement of the factory. We also ship things as an assembly. You'll have to take a couple of pieces apart in order to slide it into place, but it gives you a template that you can look at. So if you don't take both of them apart directly out of the box, not only will they arrive together in good shape because we can wrap them better that way, but you'll be able to use it as a guide. But Greg's going to be here in a minute and we're going to bolt it together and show you how it all works. We just wanted to show you that all the hardware, all the small parts, everything down to a clear plastic bleeder tube and a couple of rubber caps to cap off your factory hydraulic line so it doesn't bleed all over your floor are part of the system. Greg's going to begin by putting the Mosier axle into the housing. We're going to release the actual one-piece park shoe from the billet backing plate here so that we can slide it over the axle. This is the one-piece park shoe that actually has 35% more breakaway torque than you have with conventional park shoe assembly because it's a single-piece spring. It's slotted right here so that it can slide over the axle, and he's going to slide it in place here. It also works as the bearing retainer. Factory T-bolts are used.
If you snap this off, it makes the assembly of the brakes a lot simpler. Also, the pistons here on the bottom that the emergency brake goes into, you need to get to go back into their seat. Basically push that in. So we'll slide this over, tight as your friend.
The bracket. The radal bracket actually comes assembled to the caliper as it's packaged. And what he's done is he's gone through and he's shimmed it, which is a process of hand tightening in the bolts, sliding the caliper onto the radial mounts, and then measuring the centering of the rotor within the caliper. And that's what these shims that are part of the system, and it comes with a variety of different shims to accommodate the slight differences in the way that the axles are assembled. Okay. 25 minutes later, we have finished this process, including the filming. We're ready to put this under the car. It's going to be a while before they're ready for it. And then we'll show you in a little while when they bolt the front end together, how easy it is to hang the front. We're getting ready now. The guys have got the suspension installed. We're at the point we're going to put the brakes on. Our stuff comes pre-assembled with Timken bearings. It's all packed in redline synthetic grease. It's ready to bolt on the car. But this is how the calipers, both front and rear, get delivered. They come in a padded foam container. Save this if there's ever a need. This is the way they ship back and forth. This is the way they arrive in proper condition. Billet bracket bolts to the stock spindle, whether it's a drum brake spindle or a ride tech spindle in this case, much better choice. So I think you've already done the caliper alignment and centering. Let's just slide things together. This only takes a minute. Greg's going to show you how it's done.